Nancy's saying hi, everybody. Hi, guys. I am here with your Bible reading. I hope you guys are having a good day. Sorry if my eyeliner is running. My eyes are watering again today. That was Eeyore saying hello. That's Sherm's little friend. You all have seen Eeyore before. He got him some new ones now. He's got him a pig and what else? Oh, I'm not even going to say it. You got to show it to him. If that gives you a hint. Show them what it looks like. They want to see the pig and your other one. Wait till you see his other one. Here it comes. I think you need to hold it over a little. I don't know what he named it. What'd you name it?
Poo-poo platter.
Excuse Sherm sneezing. Now show them Porky. He aggravates me at that pig all the time. If I'm eating something or I'm sitting there, he'll have the pig look at me and start winking. It's going to come up missing soon.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
No.
Alright, guys. Today we're going to be continuing on with... That's Rex, the dinosaur. Today we're going to be continuing on with 2 Corinthians chapter 12, reading verses... Denver. Reading verses 11 through 21. We'll be reading in the New International Version if you'd like to follow along. And I think you should follow along today. You haven't followed along in a while, and I'm very disappointed in you. Get your Bible. Then I'm taking it and giving it to somebody else. Because you don't use it. Now get it and open it. He likes to be a brat. We'll be reading Psalm 56 today. Has 13 verses. And we'll be reading saying 9 of the 30 sayings of the wise in Proverbs, which is Proverbs chapter 23, verses 6, 7, and 8. So let's go ahead and begin. If Sherm's not going to follow along again. Very disappointed in you. You're not doing nothing and you can't follow along with the Lord's words. It's very sad. Okay guys, let's get started. Let me get my glasses.
You can't see with them or that.
Trying to give Sherm time to change his mind here. God is watching.
Bye.
Second Corinthians chapter 12.
I can't count that far.
So how you guys doing today? It's been raining here all day. Sherm got stuck in a rainstorm when he was walking, because you know we don't have a car. So Sherm was walking to get us something to eat and came back and water was literally just pouring off of him. I made him change right away so he didn't get sick. It's supposed to rain the next 2 or 3 days here. We're getting the rains from the hurricane finally. We was supposed to get like 60-mile-an-hour winds and stuff, but they must have changed it because, you know, we never got no wind like that or nothing. And when I looked at the weather here a few minutes ago, it just showed rain. It didn't show storms or anything for us. But some people I watch on YouTube last night that live in Georgia, they sure were getting pelted with it. Because it showed them out in the rain playing in it, one person, and it was just pouring down there. And the wind was really strong there in Georgia. But we knew they were going to get it bad. Alright, Sherm's got his Bible open now. We'll be reading 11 through 21. Do you want to mark your other pages while we're at it? Psalm 56. I got bookmarks in my book, but I'm not sure where my book is. My book I got for my birthday. I think it's in my drawer down there. I got like 2 or 3 bookmarks in it I got for my birthday. Let me give you a sheet of paper. Psalm 56. And Proverbs. Oh, my stomach feels weird. Proverbs chapter 23. And in 2 Corinthians today, it'll be Paul talking again, of course. You ready? He's talking about Paul's concern for the Corinthians. I have made a fool of myself, but you drove me to it. I ought to have been commended by you, for I am not in the least inferior to the super apostles, even though I am nothing. I persevered in demonstrating among you the marks of a true apostle, including signs, wonders, and miracles. How were you inferior to the other churches, except that I was never to burden you? Forgive me this wrong. Now I am ready to visit you for a 3rd time, and I will not be a burden to you, because what I want is not your possessions, but you. After all, children should not have to save up for their parents, but parents for their children. So I will very gladly spend for you everything I have, and expend myself as well. If I love you more, will you love me less? Be that as it may, I have not been a burden to you. Yet crafty fellow that I am, I caught you by trickery. Did I exploit you through any of the men I sent to you? I urged Titus to go to you, and I sent our brother with him. Titus did not exploit you, did he? Did we not walk in the same footsteps by the same Spirit? Have you been thinking all along that we have been defending ourselves to you? We have been speaking in the sight of God as those in Christ, and everything we do, dear friends, is for your strengthening. For I am afraid that when I come, I may not find you as I want you to be, and you may not find me as you want me to be. I fear that there may be discord, jealousy, fits of rage, selfish ambition, slander, gossip, arrogance, and disorder. I am afraid that when I come again, my God will humble me before you, and I will be grieved over many who have sinned earlier and have not repented of the impurity, sexual sin, and debauchery in which they have indulged. And that's where we're going to stop with 2 Corinthians today. Now we're going to Psalm 56. Sherm, you ready? Guys, you ready? It is for the director of music to the tune of A Dove on Distant Oaks of David of Michtam, when the Philistines had seized him in Gath. Another beautiful Psalm of David. But this one will be more of a psalm of asking God for mercy. That's what this psalm will be about. Be merciful to me, my God, and for my enemies are in hot pursuit. Excuse me. All day long they press their attack. My adversaries pursue me all day long. In their pride many are attacking me. When I am afraid, I put my trust in you. In God, whose word I praise. In God I trust and am not afraid. What can mere mortals do to me? All day long they twist my words. All their schemes are for my ruin. They conspire, they lurk, they watch my steps, hoping to take my life. Because of their wickedness, do not let them escape. In your anger, God, bring the nations down. Record my misery. List my tears on your scroll. Are they not in your record? Then my enemies will turn back when I call for help. By this I will know that God is for me. In God, whose word I praise. In the Lord, whose word I praise. In God I trust and am not afraid. What can man do to me? I am under vows to you, my God. I will present my thank offerings to you, for you have delivered me from death and my feet from stumbling, that I may walk before God in the light of life. And that was Psalm 56. What can mere mortals do to me? What can man do to me? David keeps saying, because he knows, just like you guys should know, that man can only take your life. The worst thing they can do to you is kill you. And you shouldn't worry about that, because if you are right with God, you shouldn't worry about that, because if something happens to you, you know where you're going to go. You're going to go straight to heaven. You're going to be in paradise. You're going to be with God our Father and our brother Jesus, and with the rest of your family and friends who have been saved, have Jesus in their life, and you'll be in paradise for eternity. They cannot do no worse to you than kill you. Now, if you haven't been saved and you're not right with God, then you should be very afraid. Because if man kills you, that's the easiest thing you're going to have to go through is death. Because you'll be spending eternity in hell, which is suffering, torment, day and night, forever. There's no turning back once you're dead. There's no asking God for forgiveness anymore. It's too late. Sometimes God gives people second chances and lets them have near-death experiences. But do you really want to take that chance? Not everybody gets one of those. So you want to be right with God, because you never know when your time's going to come. I could be talking to you right now and somebody could bust in here and kill us. Or I could have a heart attack right now before the video's over. You just never know what could happen. The same for you. You could have a heart attack while you're watching this, or someone break into your place. We just don't know when our time is up. But when it's up, it's up. And then there's no asking God for forgiveness. Don't worry about what others think about you. Worry about what God thinks about you, because that's all that matters. What other people think about you does not matter. Does not matter at all. It's what God thinks about you. God knows what's in your heart. He knows what's in your mind. He knows your thoughts. Man doesn't. They just know what they've been told and what you tell them. You can fool anyone. People lie all the time and you think they're telling the truth. You know? But God knows the truth. Can't hide nothing from God. Alright guys, we'll read our Proverbs now. Proverbs chapter 23, verses 6, 7, and 8. Saying 9 of the 30 sayings of the wise. Do not eat the food of a begrudging host. Do not crave his delicacies, for he is the kind of person who is always thinking about the cost. Eat and drink, he says to you, but his heart is not with you. You will vomit up the little you have eaten, and will have wasted your compliments. and that was saying 9 of the 30 sayings of the wise. Proverbs chapter 23, verses 6, 7, and 8. Sorry. Just looking for my prayer book. Our prayer book. So,
The goofy little doggy.
I love that little dog. This reminds me of Dottie.
She was goofy.
Alright guys, let's go through our prayer requests today. Please keep in prayer Kaylee, Gabe, and Toby Ramey, Kinsley and Olson Osborne. Please keep in prayer Heather Edwards. She's not doing good at all. You know, we've been praying for her for a while now. She needs a lot of prayers, a lot more prayers. So please ask anyone you can to pray for her, and ask prayer for her at your church. Or if you don't go to church, ask someone in your family that goes to church to ask prayer for her. Heather Edwards, she's at James Cancer Hospital. She's in really bad shape. And she's my age. I'm 37. And she's got a boy and a girl. They're not little kids, but I know the oldest one's a teenager. I don't know if they both are or not, but they're both underage. Please keep Eric in your prayers. Eric needs a kidney, as far as I know still. Please keep Michelle in prayer. You know Michelle lost her daughter just a week or two ago. Leanne, who was praying for. Please keep Macy in your prayers. Macy has a brain tumor and it is growing now. Please keep Christopher Surback in your prayers. You know he's sick and will be sick for the rest of his life unless God chooses to cure him. God saved his life. That boy was on death's doorstep. You remember us praying hard for him? That was a few years ago now. But I hear he's dealing with some personal things right now that's not too good. So please keep him in prayer as always. Please keep in prayer April and Linda Thacker. They both have their own health problems and serious health problems. Linda's totally blind, and April, she's going through a lot right now. She's got more going on wrong with her than is normal. Because you know she's got a lot of health problems, but she's got other health problems as well. So please keep her in prayer. They both need a lot of prayer. Please keep Norma Boyer in your prayer. She has cancer. I believe it's lung cancer. Please keep Barb Post in your prayers. You know, she's doing pretty good, they say, but she's still sick. And she sleeps in her wheelchair. She can't even get out to get in the bed, and I don't know if anybody tries to help her or what, but I heard she sleeps in her wheelchair. And that just breaks my heart. If I was able to take care of her, me and Sherm would definitely be getting her out of her wheelchair, because she's going to get sores and everything. And that, you know how uncomfortable that'd be, sleeping in your wheelchair day and night, never getting out of that wheelchair. I got a wheelchair. I know how uncomfortable it is just to sit in it long enough to go to town and everything. That really breaks my heart. Please keep Jimmy Myers and Abby Myers in your prayers. Abby had an interview today. Well, not an interview, she had orientation. I haven't heard about it yet. I keep trying to call, but nobody's answered the phone. Please keep Rhonda Karshner in your prayers. We haven't been able to find Abby a job at a medical place. All the medical places we put in at, they keep saying you need previous experience. But she's just graduated from high school and has her certificates and everything, you know, for phlebotomy and MOA, medical office assistant. How are you supposed to get experience if nobody will hire you? you know. Somebody has to hire her and able for her to get experience. So I don't know. She worked so hard for those certificates. So hard, and I hate to see her lose them. I don't know why somebody, you know, won't give her a chance and hire her, because she's really good at what she does. I'd love for her to be able to get on doing phlebotomy or medical office assisting like she can do. But we don't know where else to put in at, because we've tried just about everywhere around here we can think of. Most places want you to do it online, you know. Please keep Rhonda Karshner in your prayers. Sherman Crabtree. Sherman's got a lot going on with him right now. Trying to get him into the doctor soon. I called today, but I never got a call back, so I don't know. He's got a couple infections going on right now. He needs to be seen for, or needs some antibiotics. So hopefully we can get him into the doctor sooner or something. So please keep him in your prayers. And he's still in a lot of pain with his chest and back. Please keep Cindy and Jim Welsh in your prayers. Norman Karshner, Miranda and Jeremy Caverly. Miranda's got Crohn's disease. She has some really bad days. Most days are bad. Margie and Chuck Sickles. Margie has cancer. Lonnie Doles Jr. and family. Lonnie Doles has a serious health issue. Bridget Boggs and family. Debbie Lee. Kenny Wellman. Kenny's not doing well. He's in the hospital again. The drugs that they give you, I don't know if they call them retroviral drugs, whatever they're called, the drugs they give you after you have a transplant to try to keep the organs from failing, they are not working, and he's got an infection going on, and he's losing his kidney, and they got him in there trying different medicines and stuff, trying to keep the kidney from, trying to keep it working. The pancreas is doing good, I guess, but the kidney's not doing good, so please keep him in prayer. He was doing really, really good, then all of a sudden, just got really bad again. So he needs a lot of prayer. Please keep Kenny Wellman in your prayers. He's been through so much. And we thought, you know, he was going to be having it good now. I mean, he felt like a new guy, like a new person. He needs a lot of prayer. Please keep Michelle Turner in your prayers. Cohen Richmond, Mindy Gallimore, Melody Ramey, Patty Haynes, that's Sherm's mom. She said she needs a liver transplant. And she's on kidney dialysis as well. She needed a kidney, didn't she, too? Ronnie Mahorter, Katie Mahorter, Nikki Mahorter. Katie's doing good with her pregnancy. Please keep in prayer that she continues to do well. Baby's due at the beginning of December. Randy Post, Jody Mahorter, Sandy and Rosie, Paris Jude. Paris has got COPD really bad. We hear him coughing up there every day, and it sounds like, I'm afraid one day he's going to fall over dead up there. That's how bad it sounds. It's horrible. I feel so bad for him. That's gotta hurt. Shannon and her little son Giovanni, he has a terrible rare illness. Roy Mollett, Ariana Lloyd, Tammy Ashworth, Ramona Henry, Kat, Alicia, Garnet Boyer, Jim, Cara Newman, and her husband Josh, Joshua Mollett, Vidalia Mercer and family, all the homeless people and animals. I was looking at somebody to tell you. Ramona, she's lost 2 of her fur babies, 2 of her dogs, in the short amount of time together, like in 2 weeks. Or in the same week. It was heartbreaking. She's lost 2 of her little babies. Please keep her in prayer. And a girl named Michelle that I know, she's lost another fur baby, and she's really upset and depressed about it right now. And I can say I know how she feels. So please keep her in your prayers as well. I believe her name's Michelle Watkins, if I'm thinking right on top of my head, but her name is Michelle. So please keep all of those people in your prayers. All right, guys, that was everything for today. I hope it touched your guys' hearts, the Bible reading. I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Let's bring those souls to Jesus, and God willing, we'll see you guys again tomorrow with another Bible reading. Bye, guys. God bless.